don't know. Sorry it's a little bit longer since my last video, I think, or main video. I had quite a busy weekend gallivanting, celebrating Halloween, and working as well, you know, because no rest for the wicked. But I tell you one thing I have realised now I'm in my early 30s is I can't party as hard as I used to when I was in my early 20s. I tell you what, and when people tell you that, yeah, that stuff catches up with you, oh my God. I went out Saturday night and it's Tuesday and I still feel like I'm recovering from lack of sleep. Honestly, enjoy it whilst you can, young'uns. Yeah, I genuinely never thought I would reach an age of my life where I was like, oh nah, I can go out until all hours of the morning, drinking everything in sight and everything else. It'd be absolutely fine. No. There is a cut-off, believe me. And I am my favourite animal, especially out on a Friday and a Saturday night. But yeah, I don't think I could be that guy anymore. It pains me to say it, honestly, it really does. But all that aside, I hope that everybody that's watching had a good Halloween, had a good weekend. Some places were doing like bonfires and fireworks this weekend, just gone. So like the 1st and the 2nd. Some places are doing it, you know, the weekend coming. Today is actually bonfire night, or Guy Fawkes night, which is a UK thing. Pretty sure that that bonfire night was back from, I don't know the year, but I'll find out the year and I'll add it in edit. But basically a chap called Guy Fawkes tried setting alight the Houses of Parliament with a whole ton of gunpowder. Yeah, way back when, and it was classed as treason, I believe, something like that. I don't know why he did it, or anything else like that. But kind of like Americans have like their 4th of July of Independence Day. It's not that Bonfire Night Guy Fawkes is like an Independence Day, but it's something that we celebrate every year in the UK, whereas obviously no one else in the world that does. Kind of like the American Independence Day where they celebrate it, but no one else does. Does that make sense? And I hope I haven't offended anybody with that. And if anybody can clarify why Guy Fawkes decided that he was going to try and set alight the Houses of Parliament with a whole ton of gunpowder, hit me up in the comments down below. That would be great to know. So today's going to be a bit of mishmash, I think. And now I'm recording, I can't actually remember what I had planned. Oh yeah, that was it. So I think I mentioned in my last video that I've got some violas and pansies that I bought very cheaply that I need to plant those in. So I'm going to plant those in my flower bed. I've got some sedums that I'm going to add into the wall, into my little wall as well, and maybe some in the flower bed too. And I've dug out this bad boy. This is a staple gun. Don't worry, I have plenty of safeties. No, staples. I have used a staple gun before. It's okay, it's not plugged in, so I can look at it until it malfunctions. Oh my God, that would have been a good Halloween costume, wouldn't it? Oh, come on, Zoe. What you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so I've got my staple gun. I can be trusted with it, I promise. I have used it several times before. Although I wouldn't mess with me right now. My plan, because I think I will have time today to do it, is to finally put all of my herbs into a pallet, and of which I'm going to use my staple gun to use some compost bags. I'm going to turn them inside out so you only see the black, so it's nice, rip them open, and then basically staple them on the inside of the pallet, poke a load of holes in, stick a load of compost in, stick a load of herbs in. That's the plan. Hopefully it'll work out. I think there was something else that I was going to do. I'm not 100% certain. I can't quite remember. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think maybe because like my verbena has died off, A peony's died off, so I think I'm gonna trim those down as well. Got some other bits down here that I might just need to sort of like, you know, clear the dead bits away. But yeah, I suppose I should better stop waffling and get my gloves on, stop playing around with the staple gun for now. Put that down. And yeah, let's get cracking. So I remembered now, I changed my mind slightly. And I'm going to put these in some of these pots here. I don't know if these ones are likely to come back or if they're totally dead. Oh no, there's some there. There's some there. That's weed. Oh, got some nice new shoots coming in on this anti-rhino. Not sure what you are, so I'm just going to leave you for now, but you're a weed. Right. Okay, and I've got no idea what colour any of these are either, so hopefully they'll look nice and they'll be happy. I'm going to stick some more in Henry as well. Yeah, 50p for these violas. Well chuffed with that. I say violas, I think they're a mixture of, I think one tray's violas and I think one might be pansies. These ones are definitely pansies, so I think these ones might be violas. I'm going to do a mixture of both in there. Let's put 3 in there, I reckon. Oh, yeah, let's go two pansy, 1 viola. Leave the old bits in there. Oh, and I've got these are going a bit sadder now, but they're going in the wall. I got this thing as well. Platycodon, whatever that says on there. It had a big lovely flower. It doesn't have a tag on it though. It had a big, nice big purple flower on it. So I'm going to stick that in here in my digis, I think. I hope that'll be quite happy and healthy in there. I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave that. Oh, I think it's dead. So literally, as I've taken it out of the pot, all of the foliage has come off there. Oh no! I think it's a type of bulb. So I'm just breaking the compost off, and there's like a root ball or something in there. Oh, okay. That makes me happy. So I'm just gonna whirl that in. Whirl. I don't think that was the right word, but you know what I mean. Just shove that in there. Hope for the best. Put my rubbishy bits in there. Right, and then this was violas in this pot here, so I'm going to put something. Let's get rid of some of these little bits of weed. Don't know what all these bits of weed are. Oh, and I've realised what a couple of the other bits were that I was going to do, because my sunflowers are pretty much spent now, so I'm going to cut them down. But I saw, and I think it was on the right, and I'm sorry if I've got this wrong, my lovelies, the ripe pear plot, or the right pear plot, something like that. I'll link to their channel in the description. But they, I'm sure it was them, that said about keeping your stems from your sunflowers and using them as stakes. So obviously not stakes to eat, like stakes, canes type of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep mine, and I'm gonna have a go at, yeah, using them as stakes, see if that works. Right, get rid of some of these cheeky little weeds out of here and some of the dead bits. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'm actually going to put another one in this pot here, I think. Oh no, I don't know which one was which. Oh well, never mind. It doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. I do love me a bag in. Right, and then I think these ones, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. And put in put in Henry. And I don't know, this might seem quite wasteful, but this is all forget-me-nots. And all of this here, I'm pretty sure, is all self-set forget-me-nots. And I've got them absolutely everywhere. And I don't want / need that many forget-me-nots. Like I say, I know it seems wasteful, so I apologise if anyone is if this is like a real sacrilege thing that I'm doing right now, but I've got enough. I've self-set everywhere. I've got some massive clumps of it in my driveway as well that I just don't know where they've come from really. Right, actually no, because I think these ones are the violas, so I want to put these ones at the front. Oh, lovely. And I think I put some little tape to tape daffodil bulbs, like baby narcissus or whatever you want to call them, in here as well. So hopefully this will all just erupt into colour at one point. What point that will be, I don't really know. Oh, lovely. Right, and I can squeeze one more in there, I reckon. Oh, and then I've just got one left. Where can I put the last one? Oh, I can put the last one. I can squeeze the last one in here. In this side just here. Beautiful. Right, and let's get rid of these little handly bits off of here. And there will come in handy for little plug trays. Right, okay, whilst I'm down here, I'm just going to go and get my secateurs quickly. Secateurs retrieved. And whilst I'm just down in this bit, I'm just going to nip all of these down. Oh, I see a shoot already coming through on the peony. Oh, I hope that doesn't mean that I've now ruined it by cutting that back. Surely not. Right, and this is all totally. So I'm gonna go into like new shapes like this. Right, that's that little jobby jobs. And these, I don't know how well you can see them, but these green grassy bits that are coming up, I think their Latin name is muscari, but they're also known as a great hyacinth, I believe. Oh, and this is a perfect spot. So these two that I've got here are Portaluga or Portulaca. Paid 20p each for them. Bargain. From Homebase. I can't even remember what I went into Homebase to look for, and ended up coming out of one of these. Okay, now I've seen this before. I think someone said that they were slug eggs. These little jelly balls. Are they slug eggs? Is that what they are? Right, so I don't know what they are. So they can just go in this kind of wild foliage plot there. Because there's a couple of little wormies hanging around in there. Right, and all this compost is never going to fit. Never going to fit in that wall, so I'm going to break some of it off and leave it down here. This does look a bit sad now. Oh no, and I've just broken loads of it off as well. Oh, whoopsie. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry, poor DeLuca. I'm even saying that right. Alright, let's get a little hole in there. Let's put you in there. Oh, I hope I haven't destroyed you. Oh, that made me really sad if that's the case. Right, let's get this little dandelion out of here. Oh, that's just some of the hot poker, this spider. Took all these bloody bits on there. And grass growing up in here as well. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right, and I think I'm going to put the reddish one. Oh, I think I've got a daffodil coming through there. Maybe I'm not going to put that in there. Maybe I'm going to put that on this down, right down this end. There's some of this horrible green grass. That's great in here as well. All the horrible stuff. Oh, and this is the remains of a heather I've just pulled out from down this end. That's one of the first things I put in this wall when I moved in here. There's some form of bulbs there as well, but I don't know if they're daffodils or what they are. And I guess this is why we keep labels. I tell you what I'm going to do with those bits that are broken up, because I don't know how... I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Because I don't know how, if this stuff kind of like sets in like all of the other sedums that I have. So I am just, with the loose bits, I am just going to pop them on top of my succulent tray and just see what happens. So yeah, again, I'm just breaking off some of the compost onto the bed. Like so. I'll tuck that. Need to make that hole a little bit bigger. Oh, and get rid of some more of this horrible grass. Okay. There we go. And that's that one. That's that one in as well. Lovely. Right. And I've got this tray of random delights that I'm just gonna plod in anywhere down the edge there, but I think I'm gonna do this in fast forward. So I did time lapse putting those bits in my little wall, but I didn't realise until after I'd stopped recording that it hadn't focused in at all, so it was just blurry, basically how I see the world without my glasses on. But I'm gonna go along and show you what I did essentially. So I put some in here, some in here, and in here. And what's great about this stuff, and in here, and in here, and here, and then here, and here, and then I put some in the main flower bed there and there. Oh, and a big clump here as well. And I think I put some over here too. Yeah, and some down here as well. But what is great about all of these types of sedums is that they root so well, and then they just kind of do this sort of thing. So like these, the ones that look a bit messy, where I've literally just placed them on top, like this one for example, where it is just literally on top, that should still root in there nicely without having to dig it in too much. I mean, fingers crossed. That's pretty much what happened with the rest of the stuff I've got on here. I'm still over on this flower bed here. I'm just gonna nip some of these down as they're all a bit dying and sad. And I've been a bit slack because I did want to keep some of these bits to press and to dry, but I don't really know what happened, if I'm honest. I can't keep blaming that the dog was poorly on everything. She's been a bit better. She was a bit, yeah, I don't know if she's just an old dog, but yesterday she was really quite slow, sort of a bit sad. But yeah, you think it's just because she's an old lady, because she is nearly 12 years old now. No, she's not. That's a lie. She's nearly 11. So, yeah, she's nearly 11. So we're not sure if it's just that that she's an old dog, and that this is her way of, like slowing right down and everything else. Yeah, which is really weird because me and Billy had only been together, I think, 4.5 months when we first got Flo. So she has been around pretty much as long as me and Billy have. So she's always been there. So it will be quite like with any pet owner, it will be quite heartbreaking when when that day does come, unfortunately. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Right, so there's those bits nipped and tidied up a bit. Oh, and when I come out here and cut the grass the other day, I pulled a load of this stuff out. It's got really weird roots on it and everything, but it grows like absolute wildfire, and goes absolutely crazy. And I'm not a massive fan of it, if I'm honest. And it takes over this wall as it is, so I certainly don't want it coming in and taking over this flower bed as well. So I did have to pull some bits out from the other side. I don't think there's too much more I can really take off of here today. I like to think I've kept quite on top of this bit. Oh, I just pulled a bit out. Never mind, I've got a big enough bush of it. Right, let's go tackle that sunflower. Okay. I wonder if that cheeky little Spidey has gone. Oh, I need to get a bag for rubbish to go in, actually, because my brown bin's full. Filled it up cutting the conifers, and I didn't record me doing the conifers because that is a job that I absolutely detest. It's certainly not one of my favourite jobs, and there was lots and lots of colourful, should we say, language involved in there. Involved in that one. Yeah. It was not fun. Right, so with these, because I've never done this before, this really is a trial and error for me. So I'm just gonna take the two smaller ones out first, and then take all the leaves off. I think this big one I'm gonna chop up to where the bottom flower is, or was. And there's another tie here, and then go from there. But I mean, I can see why people keep mistakes, because that is solid as a rock, almost. Oh, it's a sunflower still. And now we're solid as a sunflower. It makes me feel hot. Don't worry, not giving up the day job. Right, so that's the two babby ones done. Right, now this big one is tied up in various places. I don't know what I'm going to do with this compost, if I'm honest. Because I don't think it'll be very good for anything. Right. Oh, I have a feeling that this just might heal. Oh no, it's holding. Just keep holding on. Right. I don't know. I'm going to be better off trying to use my loppers to get through this, because this one's quite a hefty stem. And I'm sorry to any wildlife that are on here, I try not to harm any in the making of my videos. You have to be kind to nature. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna try and knock it off at about there. Knock it off? I'm not sure what English that is. There we go. I feel like these are a bit overkill for this job. I don't think my secateurs would do it. There we go. That's definitely done it. Tell you what, I paid £5 for them for my boots though. I love me a bargain. Right, okay, and now I'm going to take it off from the bottom there. Hoo-yah! That is, yeah, that is, well, I don't know if this means anything, but it's proper solid all the way through. Okay, right, now to decide what to do with my compost. Right, so I'm going to take what's left of the stems out. And then I think I've got somewhere like a spent compost bag. Oh. Because I don't have a compost bin, but look at all of them roots. God, look at that big old bit. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Right. Okay, so, oh, let's take that out there. Right. I mean, I don't know, this might not be too bad to use for next year. I don't rightly know. Right, but that is what I like to call another jobby job. And I think that what I'm going to do is, because I've still my tomato plants still limping on, but they are nearly done. They are nearly spent now. So I think what I'm going to do is for the rest of this video, I think I'm just going to do like clearing up stuff, and then the next one will be where I tackle the hair palette. I think, because I think that is going to take a while to do. Yeah, I think that's my plan. Oh, and my last video, well, I think it was my last one, I said about my pepper plants, and I believe it was Stu Vino that said that his pepper plants had looked exactly the same as mine, but he went one step further. He took his out, brushed all of the compost off from around the roots, put them into smaller pots, I think he said. I think he also said he sprayed them down with something, but I can't remember what, and then put them indoors on a windowsill. So I think that's what I'm going to do with these guys to overwinter them. So I think I'm also going to do that today. Yeah, as well as take down my tomato plants, because these guys are really struggling to ripen up now, and it's now dark at 5 o'clock in the evenings, and you know, it's sort of like getting quite chilly and everything. So yeah. Oh my god, that one is really hot. Oh, I drew my ass up to my elbows. Oh, crikey. So yeah, let's get crackerjacking. Okay, so 3 pepper plants, all with the soil bashed off. Kind of look like weird beards, don't they? Like weird tassels. Oh, hello. But yeah, And I just double, so yeah, this is what the roots look like, and then this is what the rest look like. And I did double check on what Stu Vino said, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, sorry for that. And he said that he sprayed, so once he'd shaken all of the stuff off of the roots, or tapped all the stuff off of the roots, he then sprayed the roots down with a water and liquid soap. And now when he says liquid soap, I hope he means Fairy Up liquid, because that's what I've got in this bottle. And he did also say peppermint oil, but I don't have any peppermint oil, so I can't do that bit. And then he said that he repotted them. So that is pretty much what I'm gonna do. And then yeah, take them inside. And I must admit, this might be quite sacrilege, but I didn't actually measure out and do sort of like a certain amount of parts of water to Fairy Up liquid. I just put like a drop of Fairy Up liquid in this spray bottle and then filled it up with cold water. So hopefully that's okay. And I've gone for these size pots. Hopefully they'll be alright size wise. There's only one way to find out. Right, and then we'll lovely fill these up with compost. I tell you what, this sink idea is fantastic. So whoever I must have stolen it from someone. So whoever I stole it off, thank you very much. Well, there we go, and that's one of them done. Now ready to be watered and put on my windowsill and house. Right, so there we have it. 3, fingers crossed, pepper plants to be overwintered. Looks so bare down here now, doesn't it? Only for a few months. But this all over here is looking great. Oh, do you know, I had stir fry for my dinner last night. And I didn't have any pak choy or Thai basil in it. Looks like I'm having stir fry for dinner again tonight. My lemongrass over here is still struggling a little bit. The peas are doing, I don't think you can see them from that angle, but the peas are doing really well. Oh, I've got flour coming through on that. I think they need to be staked up. Onions are doing well, and I thought that little pesky mouse had half-inched it, but we've got a bean coming through as well, which makes me very happy. I've got my broccoli germinating nicely, some carrots and onions germinating, and some cabbage as well. But I think something's gone in the top of probably the mouse has gone in the top of those and nicked the oh, I can't remember what they're called, but I know something beginning with C. The first leaves that come through on a seedling. Yeah, it's some cheeky little monkey has gone ahead and nicked those, which is a little bit rude. But that is pretty much all I've got time for on this one. So all I've got left to do is take in my 3 pepper plants and really hope that this works. We'll have to do I did say to Stu Vino that I'd do a little pepper dance for overwintering our peppers. So this is the pepper dance, folks. And I'm doing this to my pepper plants. Come on, peppers. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my goodness. To be in my head sometimes, honestly, it's hard work. It truly is. But yeah, that is it for today, and I don't even think I can find much to waffle on about. I think next video is going to be the pallet. I still am yet to get my chicken wire to finish off doing out there, but I've got I don't know if I already said, I've had the tubs come from Mum's. They just need to have holes drilled in them. Yeah, so I think it'll be a bit easier to see once I've got the herb palette, because my herbs are just kind of dumped everywhere at the minute. So that I definitely think has got to be next port of call. But just in case I do start waffling, I am gonna I'm calling. I'm going. As always, thank you very much for popping past and seeing me. Much appreciated. Thank you to all 209 of you that have subscribed. Again, much appreciated. It certainly makes me feel less crazy standing out in my garden talking to myself, especially considering that my back garden is right next to a public path as well. So anyone that walks past my house during the day when I'm out here must think I'm absolutely bonkers. And those of you that know me, you do know that I'm absolutely bonkers. So either way about it, I'm bonkers. But come back and see me. Come back and see me again soon. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really, really helps me. Really helps me out. And yeah, I think that's it. The hardest bit's always saying goodbye. But it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. Is that the phrase? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy your bonfire night. I'm hoping to get this out. Hopefully you're watching this the day after bonfire night. Fingers crossed, that's my plan. I hope you had a nice bonfire night. And I hope that anyone that's got any pets is scared of fireworks, I hope that they, I hope that their pets are all right. We're really quite fortunate with Flo. She's not scared of anything, really. Apart from sometimes her own shadow. I'm stopping waffling now. I'm doing it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later, taters.